we going? Okay. Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to the channel. Yes, I am hardworking trying to get this shower done. So I'm installing thin set mortar, getting ready to install my Schluter shower tray. Alright everybody, so you're looking at our walls. I got the first coat of waterproofer on. It's looking pretty good. Alright, so I have my base here. I did leave a gap at the bottom. I'm gonna start to put my Curdy band on. My Curdy band is a waterproofing membrane. Looks just like this right here. I'll put that along my seams and make a nice watertight seal. That's what I'm looking for. So I'm gonna do that right now. Like this right here, it's a 90-degree corner. Put it right in. Alright, so now I've got the pan already waterproofed. I went around the four corners. I have my corner joints, one on each side, and I have my bands overlapping 2 inches onto the corners. So other than that, I'm going to wait, let this dry. I'm going to step up the shower, start doing some tiling in other areas. But before I go on to tiling, I'm going to apply one more coat of Red Guard for waterproofing. Alright guys, so you can see that I waterproofed the heck out of this shower. I didn't really need to go the extreme that I did. I used Curdy bands all around the base of the shower. But I figured, you know what? Since I have the Red Guard, I just use all of it. I even coated the floor. So since that's drying, I got about 20 more minutes for that to dry. I'm going to cut my end pieces. Might as well get my cutting done now. Alright guys, so the floor is finally dry. Let's start tiling. Pretty much it's really easy. You see how I've been doing this? I've been following the pattern. They all interlock. I'm working with a 1/4 inch V-notch trowel and spread my thin set mortar, right? And just interlock the patterns, simple. I have my end pieces that I'm using for spares to fill them in as I go. I already have these pre-cut for faster installation. got my tile already installed in the shower. Now we are working on tiling the floor. So I have my layout here, and this is going to be my first point to start my first tile to lay. And I did my layout to figure out where everything was going to go. So mostly, all my cut tile is really going to be at that end of the room, underneath the sink, underneath the toilet. Let's get going. And this puppy right on up. There you go.
What do you call it when you put the tile, grout on the tile? I mean, mortar on the tile to lay it?
Back butter.
Oh.
I don't know why they call it that. But
It does look like butter though. It makes sense.
Just like butter.
Just like butter. Sometimes you want it thick, sometimes you want a lot. Just like butter.
Just like butter.
Alright guys, look it. He is almost done. It is looking so good.
Get in there, get in there. Alright guys, I am finished with the tile flooring. This is all done except for the borders. How's my wife think? What's my wife think?
It looks good.
She's with me. She's been cameraing in the background. She's cold. She's been freezing just sitting there.
It's freezing. It's freezing in here, guys. It's freezing.
Anyways, signing off. We're going home. See you tomorrow.
Alright guys, it's Monday. It's Monday. Look at how the floors came out. Except that part right there. I was too hyped and I started putting the stuff out so I could start working. But it looks so beautiful. I love the way it looks with the white tiles. All right, and my hubby's gonna be working on.
So we're gonna be installing tile on the shower. It's gonna go up on the left and right sides of the wall. We have a beautiful accent wall for our backdrop. That's gonna look really nice when you walk in.
So that same exact tile that's right here is going on these both sides,
going
right?
On the left and right sides, and we have a nice rough, like this really cool looking accent wall that's gonna be installed in the back.
So I have a question. What's going on this part here, the ledge?
This.
Oh, yeah, that's gonna be look dope. We have an expected end date of April 8th, correct?
Yes.
And we're anticipating with the way that we are working, that we've been busting booty, that we're gonna be done sometime this week, guys. The glass company for this shower is actually coming to measure on Thursday. If all goes well, they're coming on Thursday to measure. So we are doing great, guys. We's killing it. Right, Greg? We's killing it.
Let's keep it going.
Not plugged in. Typical Greg.
Okay, we get plugged in. Oh, the drill is plugged in. Here we go. Here we go.
Alright guys, as always, forget to record.
Oh yeah.
Forgetting to record, but Greg has done this side right here. Almost done. And he's working on this over here.
Get in there.
Oh, and he did the ledge or whatever this is called. I think people sometimes may think that this is easier than it actually is. I guess, and the only reason I say that is because there's a bunch of little cuts that he has to do and make sure that he gets them perfect, right, Greg?
Okay.
The little cuts that you have to do to make sure you get it perfect.
Oh yeah, it's always time consuming. Tiling, you can't wait, can't rush it.
Yeah. Yeah. So he's working here, make sure it's nice and leveled using his laser leveler.
And my clips, leveling clips. Right. Gotta have both. There we go.
I say the base is the most important thing because once that's leveled, everything else can just come up, right?
Yes, yes. That's what I try to get this all, get it right. The base has to be right before I'm going down the line. Yes, the next day. All right, guys, I'm making progress here. As you see, the bullnose came in. I tiled all the way up to the top. I tiled the threshold coming into the shower, the left side of the wall. This window here, we're gonna end up treating the wood. They want to keep this window and putting a sealer over that. Other than that, I am on my way over to this side. I'm gonna tile all this today and get this done. Maybe I can get over to the accent. The accent wall is gonna be really nice. It's gonna be really, really nice. Anyways, let's get moving. All right, next up. All right, guys, now it's time for grouting. Okay, I got all my spacers out. Now the next thing I'm gonna do is start just wiping down the towel to catch any residue off of my sponge here. Because when I grout, I don't want any kind of residue that I have to deal with when I'm applying the final grout onto the tile. I'm gonna apply tape to where my tile meets the rock accent wall. I don't want grout getting on my accent wall, so I'm gonna cover that up. All right, guys, so today I'm using Moppy Flex Color CQ. This is a good product, it's ready to use out of the box. And that's what it looks like. Frost is the color I'm going to be applying for this shower. Let's go. right, guys, I hope you enjoyed part 3. Part 4 is coming next week. We're gonna be bringing in this vanity, the sink, the tub, everything is coming in. See you next week.